Hello, thank you for joining this video. Today we're going to be going over a few programs that are available to veterans, spouses, and people who may have disabilities or who are homeless. I think these programs are great and you should take advantage of them if you meet the requirements. Now, I registered for some of these programs and they were able to help me during some hard times in my life, and I think they'll be able to help you as well. So let's go ahead and go over some of these.
Okay, the first program we'll be going over is Able Disabled, and they have an IT apprenticeship program. Now, this program is available to people who may have disabilities, homeless veterans, veterans who may want to pursue a career in IT, and if you're just enduring some challenges, you may be able to look into this program. Now, the apprenticeships are designed to learn and earn as you go. So you'll earn certifications, and this may open some employment opportunities for you. Now, students who complete this might achieve their CompTIA A+, Network Plus, Sec Plus certification. Typically also want you to specialize in either Linux Plus or earn a Microsoft certifications as well, because that'll help you as you're trying to find employment. Now, you're expected to follow their schedule, and you do have to attain classes at least 2 days each week. They're very flexible, so if you're working part-time or full-time, they may be able to work with you and accommodate your schedule. Now, you're expected to earn the certification by a specific due date, and so you have to make sure you follow the schedule. Now, I did this program right after the Marine Corps. I was wanting to pursue a career in IT, and I was experiencing some troubling times, but this program really helped me, and I was able to achieve these certifications. Let me go ahead and scroll down a little bit here. And so here they have some of the requirements. The requirements that you have a high school diploma, you're 21 or older, you have 10th grade and 9th grade math and reading skills. Now, they're going to have you take a test. It's going to be pretty easy, so as long as you know your multiplication, division, and basic reading comprehension, you should pass it, right? Legal right to work in the United States, so they're going to verify your birth certificate, make sure that you're a citizen. IT courseware is encouraged. I recommend you buy some books. They will cover you. They will provide you learning material. There's a lot of free resources available for these certifications, so you'll be utilizing those resources, but you may want to also purchase your own material to help you throughout that, or go to the library. Or you could go to the library and check out some books, and you don't have to purchase them, right? Must be able to pass a drug test and background check. They do check that as well. Experience is not required. However, applicants who have experience may score higher on these exams, right? And then here you have the application process. So they provide you the website here. You can sign up for it. And if you're interested, they'll also provide you the orientation, and you'll take your assessment test. All right. And once you've completed all that, then you can start your courses. And now, Able Disabled, they get a lot of funding from the U.S. Department of Labor. So this is something that's available to a large majority of the population who are experiencing these challenges. And I'll just go ahead and scroll up to the top. I really believe this is a great program, and they're located throughout the United States as well, so they may have different programs, right? So that's great. We'll go ahead and move on to some other programs. These are more veteran focused. I just wanted to let you know about this one. All right, so the next one we have is Onward-to-Opportunity. Onward-to-Opportunity is pretty great. I actually signed up for it, and I was going to use them to help me achieve my CompTIA Sec Plus, but I ended up not going through their program. Now, you do have to meet their eligibility requirements. So If you're just getting out of the military, then this is perfect for you, because a lot of people who are getting out of the military, it can be very difficult, especially if you're not from like an IT background. Let's say you're infantry or supply and logistics, or you're working with some military system that just doesn't really translate to the civilian world, right? You're working with like a missile system or something of that sort. Um, you know, and you're trying to get into IT, but those skills that you had, while they may help you with the general physical security aspects of information technology, they don't really translate to, Windows Server 2012 or anything like that, or 2019, or, the skills you would utilize for securing systems, right? And so, onward to opportunity, it's pretty great. You can utilize it if you're active duty military and transitioning out of the military, right, to civilian workforce within the next 6 months with an honorable discharge. Okay, veterans. Any veteran who has already separated or retired from the military within at least 180 days of active duty service and honorable discharge. So as soon as you get out, or as you're planning to get out, you want to start registering for this program. You don't want to wait, months later, because you may not be eligible anymore. So National Guard and Reserves, currently in part-time status. Again, this is great if you're in the reserves. You can utilize this program to help you gain some certifications. They also provide the courseware. Spouses with eligible veterans. So if you're a spouse of a member who's currently in active duty or selected reserve member, then you may be eligible for the program. And we'll just go ahead and scroll down. All you need to do is fill out this form. I'll provide the links in the description or comment section, dependent on how long the links are, because sometimes there's character limit. But you can just go ahead and register. And I actually registered for this one. They do have you take a test to see if that program would be good for you. It's a pretty easy test. If I remember, it was like 25 questions, and it's not prompted or anything like that, but it's just supposed to help determine whether or not that program would be a good fit. So highly recommend it. Onward to opportunity, great. All right, next, if you're a veteran and you're getting out of the military, you have the Veterans Technology Education, Vet-tec. So Vet-tec, well, at times they may have funding. Sometimes Vet-tec runs out of funding very quickly, but if you have GI Bill entitlements, then you may be able to utilize Vet-tec, and it doesn't utilize your GI Bill, right? It's a separate program, but you must have at least 1 day of unexpired GI Bill benefits to participate. So I'd highly recommend you reach out to VA, see if you have that or not. And it's a pretty great program. They offer different programs for computer software, computer programming, data processing, information science, cybersecurity is definitely in there. And you get tuition assistance for that period of time. So it's kind of like using your GI Bill, except you don't have to. Now, there is a requirement here that you finish the program, and then within like 6 months to a year, you'll transition into a new job utilizing the skills that you learned. You will receive a BH national average, tuition assistance, or actually just housing allowance for an E5. So it's like a sergeant in the military, and you have to attend the training, okay, in order for you to get that. Now you can apply for the program here, and what they do is they typically have you fill out a form. And then after you fill out the form, they will review it. It takes a few days, and then they'll respond back to you via email, letting them know that you've been accepted into Vet-tec, and they'll provide you a letter that you can then use to give to these organizations who have programs under Vet-tec. And you can provide them that letter, and they know that you're good, that you're covered, and they'll begin the process of getting like onboarded into the program. Okay. And so they have some more information here. There's a list of VA-approved vet-tec training providers. So once they give you that letter, you take the letter to a vet-tec training provider. Now, make sure you take a look at the list, because you don't want to take this to a provider that isn't covered, and then you end up getting enrolled into a program that you have to pay for. Okay, and you're also looking at location. Some of these may be remote, some of these may be not. Most probably not remote, right? So you want to register for the program that's in your local area. Now, I've heard of many situations where there's programs that aren't on the list. These are preferred programs, so definitely recommend you join a Facebook group. I'm pretty sure it's a Vet-tec Facebook group. And if you have any questions about what programs are covered under Vet-tec in your local area, you can always bring it up in that group and then validate that information with the VA. Make sure you don't sign yourself up for some academy that costs like 20 grand, and then at the end of it you find out it's not covered. And so you definitely want to do your research on this one. But your program should be covered, again, as long as you finish the program and find employment utilizing skills that you learned in the program. That's the whole purpose of the program, to help people who need to gain skills in certain areas to then seek employment somewhere else. And this could even be the case if you're working IT already and you're trying to get into cybersecurity, because that's its own thing. You may be able to utilize this program to help you get into that field of IT, because IT is so large. A lot of people want to get into cybersecurity. It's huge, right? And they may be able to help you even if you're already in IT. Or if you're not in IT, you're just working at security or something of that sort, they'll help you as well. Okay, so these are some great programs. If you know of any programs I didn't mention here, feel free to drop it in the comment section. I'm pretty sure we're going to have a lot of veterans and just general population who are going to be providing links, and I just wanted to make this video to help my fellow veterans. I served in the Marine Corps from 2012 to 2016, and I know how difficult it can be transitioning out of the military, and so I just wanted to take some time to make this video and show you the different programs that are available to you. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I appreciate your time. Have a good day. Danny out.